All right, welcome back to another game of this new pitch-by-pitch baseball game. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I am the designer and creator at the Clark and Addison Gaming Company. And in this game, we're going to play the rubber match of this three-game set between the 2022 Yankees and 2022 Twins. This was played on June 9th of 2022. And let's just get right into it. If you want more of an explanation of the game, you can look at the video I did for game number 2. This is a pitch-by-pitch game. We're adding one wrinkle in this game. I went ahead and calculated my player finder that I built for precision baseball. I connected it to 2D6s, 2D10s, and 3D10s. And so we're going to use the 2D6 roll to find our players who made the outs. And we have a ground out chart that's already been done up with the D6s and the D10 rolls. And that'll just give us some direction on what to do with players on bases. Some of those have ratings and things that we're checking that we won't be able to check for, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There's also a sheet for what to do with line drives to different position players, and then what to do on fly balls with runners on base. So we will do what we can. A lot of those are rated. Those charts are rated with what to do. So we'll just have to kind of figure out how to do that, because I don't have any base running ratings for these players. So, all right. So let's get into this. For the Yankees, it's going to be LeMahieu playing first. Judge in center. Rizzo is the DH. Donaldson is playing third. Gleyber Torres at second. Aaron Hicks in left. Kiner Falefa, the shortstop. Trevino is batting eighth. He is catching. And Joey Gallo is in right field. For the Twins, it's Arraez at first. Buxton in center. Correa at short. Polanco at second. Max Kepler is in right. Gary Sanchez is catching, hitting sixth. Larnach is in left. I hope that's how you say it, Larnach. Urshela is at third, and Miranda is the DH. And so we have our cards here all set up. We're ready to go. And we have our dice roller all set. So first inning, it's going to be LeMahieu, Judge, and Rizzo against the Twins. So we have for LeMahieu, this is going to be a foul ball. So we go 0-1. This is in there for strike 2, ball 1, and the 1-2 pitch is put into play. A 5-4 is going to be a base hit, so LeMahieu with the base knock to lead off the game. Brings up Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge, a home run in the last game. Actually, each of the last 2 games is at a home run. 4-2 is going to be a swinging strike. 5-5 is in play, and a 5-6, he's going to have a third straight game with a home run as he hits a jack into the left center field stands. And that quickly puts up the Yankees 2-0 as LeMahieu comes around on the home run. So when Judge gets a hold of it, he usually does damage. So you got to try to pitch around him, which is what they did in the last couple of games, really. Put him on base a couple times. 6-4 is going to be in play on the first pitch. 4-2, it will be a fly ball. And if we check our player finder on a fly ball, we're going to roll, add these two. A 6 is going to be to the left fielder, so that's a fly out to left. So that's how that is going to work. We're going to go F7, and that's out number 1, as Rizzo goes the other way with it. Josh Donaldson up now. That'll be ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is put into play, and he is also going to get a hold of one down the left field line. It's a screamer, and that just clears the wall in left. And Donaldson is going to round the bases. That's 3-0 now, the lead for the Yankees, as Josh Donaldson with the home run. He had 15. Obviously, he's capable of hitting a lot of home runs. And the Yankees are up 3-0 now. Only 1 out still, and this will be ball 1. And another ball put into play. The 1-0 pitch is grounded to 8, which will be a grounder to shortstop. We're going to go 6-3 on the putout. And who is that? Correa. Correa takes care of Torres at first base, and there's 2 down now. Yankees with 3 already in the first, and Aaron Hicks to the plate. This will be in there for strike 1, and in there for strike 2, and in there as 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and Aaron Hicks goes down. But the Yankees do put a 3 spot on the board, and they go into the bottom of the first inning up 3-0. For the Twins in the bottom of the first, it'll be Arraez, Buxton, and Correa. That's ball 1 to Arraez. Ball 2, the 2-0 pitch is fouled away for strike 1. And the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again. The 2-2 pitch again, fouled away here. Another foul ball for Arraez, another foul ball for Arraez, and finally he puts the 2-2 pitch into play. A 1-6 is going to be a liner, and that line drive goes to the second baseman. And that'll be out number 1 for the Twins, as Arraez put up a fight in that inning, or that at bat, but hits it hard, but right at the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. 2-6 is going to be in there for strike 1 to Buxton. 3-4 looking again for strike 2, and gets him looking on 3 straight pitches. So that's going to be out number 2 as a terrible 2. So Buxton goes down on strikes. No real surprise there. He's sort of a strikeout or home run guy. And brings up Carlos Correa. Correa was 2 for 4, 2 for 3. 2 for 4 in the game yesterday. That's going to be ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is fouled away, strike 1. He takes it for ball 2. And the 2-1 pitch is fouled away, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is put into play. A 5-6 is going to be a home run chance, or a triple if this die is 6. It's a 5, and Carlos Correa, dead center, gets a hold of a fastball, and the Twins are on the board. 3-1 is our score. Correa with 22 bombs in 2022. Brings up Jorge Polanco. That's ball 1 to Polanco. The 4-6 is put in play. The 1-0 pitch is going to be roped for a single, and that's going to be 1 on with 2 outs. And 1 already in for the Twins. Brings up Max Kepler, left-handed hitter for the Twins. Ball 1, ball 2, and the 2-0 pitch is put into play. And that's going to be a line drive. Hit hard, but right to the left fielder. And so we go L7 on the putout. And that's going to strand 1 at first base. But the Twins do get 1 back. They're down 3-1 as we head to the top of the second inning. Kiner Falefa, Trevino, and Gallo. So bottom third of the order for the Yankees. 3-2 is going to be swinging strike, and there is a ball. Excuse me, the 1-1 pitch is put into play, and a 6-5 is going to be a solid single through the right side for Kiner Falefa. He's standing at first base with nobody out, and Trevino, the catcher, up. 6-2 is going to be a swinging strike. A 5-5 is going to be in play, so the 0-1 pitch put in play. A 4-4, that's going to be back-to-back singles for the Yankees, as Trevino hits a little bouncer through the left side. And, oh, wrong team. And we go station to station there with 1 out. So we have Joey Gallo at the plate. He's got a couple runners on. Let's see if he can do some damage in this second inning. A 4-6 is going to be fouled off for strike 1. 3-3. He watches strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, and that is Gallo going down on strikes, in strikes, on strikes. He struck out. That was a little bit of a Porky Pig moment. All right, so DJ LeMahieu LeMahieu up with one out and 2 on. And let's see if the Twins can turn the double play. 4-2 is going to be in there for strike 1. 4-3 in there for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, DJ LeMahieu, as he goes down with the third strikeout of the game for the Yankees. Brings up the Judge. He homered in his first at bat, 2-run jack. And let's see what he's got here. That's ball 1. 5-4 is going to be fouled off, so a 1-1 pitch goes to 2-1 and taken for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a 3-5 gets him looking, buckles him on the curve, and that's going to be 3 strikeouts in a row after giving up back-to-back singles. And the Yankees are out of that one, having scored no runs. They had 2 hits and stranded 2 base runners. So we head to the bottom of the second inning, still 3-1, Yankees over the Twins. And it's going to be Gary Sanchez, Larnach, and Urshela to the plates. 5-6 is going to be in play on the first pitch. 4-6 will be a double as Sanchez hits one into the gap. And he's in there standing up with a double, leadoff double for the Twins. Trevor Larnach, 3-3 is going to be a strike taken. That's back, evens the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. 1-2 pitch is going to be in there as he can't pull the trigger, and that's going to be a strikeout looking for Trevor Larnach. Larnach with a 32% K rate, so strikes out quite a bit. That's going to bring up Gio Urshela, the third baseman, and he will swing at the first pitch, fouls it off. The 0-1 pitch is going to be hit, and a 5-5 is going to be a double. So a couple of doubles in this inning, and that'll be an RBI that brings the Twins within 1 of the Yankee lead. And it's 3-2, Minnesota, with a runner in scoring position and only 1 out. Jose Miranda, the first baseman, is actually DHing in this game. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch he swings on and misses. And the 4-5, the 0-2 pitch, he fouls off. 3-5, he fouls off another 0-2 pitch. 5-4 fouls off another 0-2 pitch. He does it again. And still 0-2. And this time he cannot connect, and he swings through a strike. That is out number 2. So Miranda gives the Yankees all they can handle there, but succumbs to the 0-2 pitch. And that'll take us back to the top of the order with Arraez. Arraez lined out to the second baseman in his first at-bat. He's got a runner in scoring position. Single scores a run. And that's ball 1, ball 2, ball 3, and ball 4. Not a bad idea to walk Arraez. Brings up Byron Buxton. Don't really want to see this. 2 on and 2 out, and Byron Buxton to the plate. 6-3 is fouled off, strike 1. Evens the count with ball 1. A 4-6 is in play. The 1-1 pitch is grounded to the shortstop. Grounded to the shortstop. So we're going to check our plays here just to make sure that we go to the right base. So we have runners at first and second. So we're looking in this column here. There's a potential for an all safe. That's why we want to do that. So we have a 3, and that's exactly what happens. So on the grounder, can handle it, and everyone is going to be safe. He has to kind of put it in his pocket on the infield hit. So we're going to call that a single. And so everyone is safe. And bases are now loaded for Carlos Correa. A 5-6, Correa wastes no time. He puts it into play. 2-1 is going to be the ground ball automatic double play. Don't need to do that. So we'll just go the short way, and we'll say, well, we're playing by this thing, right? So let's just do that. Who does it go to? It goes to the shortstop again. Bases loaded. And we have a 5. A 5 is, with 2 outs, is going to be a 6-4 put out. The ones in the parentheses are the 2-out results, so we're going to go the short way there, and that's 6-4 for the putout. But the Twins do get another one back, and it's 3-2 Yankees as we head to the top of the third. For the Yankees, it'll be the middle of the order: Rizzo, Donaldson, and Torres. 3-6 is going to be fouled off for strike one. 3-5 is going to be fouled off again. The 0-2 pitch taken for ball one. And the 4-6, it means that it's put into play. So the 1-2 pitch swung on and hit, and this is going to be a deep drive down the right field line. Back goes the right fielder. He runs out of real estate, and Anthony Rizzo powers up with the solo bomb. Rizzo with 32 homers, 75 RBIs in 2022. So the power bats of the Yankees flexing their muscle in this one, and the Yankees take a 4-2 lead. Josh Donaldson up. A 2-5 is going to be in there for strike one. That's ball one. Ball two. The 2-1 pitch is fouled away for strike two. 2-2 pitch taken, and this is the payoff pitch. 4-6 is put into play, and a 3-1 is going to be a grounder. That's hit to right back to the pitcher, and the pitcher is going to make the play at first. 1-3. And Donaldson is down on the grounder. 1 out and 1 in for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres steps in. Hopefully everybody's still on the camera there. 4-2 is going to be swung through for strike one. 6-6 put into play. The 0-1 pitch is hit for a single. Torres on for the first time in this game. He is 1 for 2. So Gleyber Torres at first, 1 down. 1 in for the Yankees, and Aaron Hicks to the plate. He struck out looking last time. A 4-6, he's going to put the first ball into play, and he gets a hold of one, and that's going to be a jack. A 2-run homer for Aaron Hicks as the Yankees powering up in this one. And that's going to bring home Torres from first base, and that's a 2-run bomb for the Yankees, who are feeling it today. That's 3 in the inning, only 1 down, and Kiner Falefa to the plate. That's ball one, and that is strike one, so that evens the count. 3-3 takes another strike. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes, and this one's going to be put into play. A 1-2 is a ground ball, and that's going to go to the third baseman, so he hits a hard down to third, and no problem there for the third baseman, Urshela, as he fires it across the diamond, and that's out number 2. Jose Trevino, the catcher for the Yankees, he's 1 for 1. 6-3 is fouled off for strike one. 6-6 is put into play, and a 6-4 is going to be a single. So solid stroke there from Trevino. He's now 2 for 2 in the game, and he's ahead of Joey Gallo. Let's see if Gallo what he can do. He had 2 on and struck out his last at bat. That's ball one. Ball two. Strike one as he swings through the 2-0 pitch, and he swings through the 2-1 pitch, and he takes ball 3. So it's the payoff pitch, and a 2-3 is going to be a walk to Gallo. That's going to turn the lineup back over to DJ LeMahieu. Long inning here for the Yankees, as they've got 3 in already. It's 6-2 the lead, and they have DJ LeMahieu standing in. LeMahieu takes ball 1, ball 2, ball 3, and 6-3 is going to be fouled away, so he's swinging 3-0, and he'll eventually take the walk. So we got bases loaded, 2 down, and the last person on the planet that you want at the plate. A 2-3 is going to be ball 1. 6-6 is put into play. A 1-4, they dodge the bullet and get the fly ball. Let's see where that goes. Fly ball to 7 is going to be to the right fielder. With 2 outs, there's no advancement, so it's just going to be F9, and that will end the inning. The Yankees do get 3. They also load the bases with Aaron Judge, and he comes up just a little bit short. Every Twin fan breathing a sigh of relief, but it is 6-2, and the hometown team needs to get something rocking and rolling here. 3-2 is going to be a ball 1. This will be Polanco, Kepler, and Sanchez. This is 1-1 now. 2-4 is going to be in there for a strike. 1-2, and he watches the third strike as Polanco strikes out. First out of the inning. Polanco now 1 for 2. Brings up Kepler, the right fielder for the Twins. 3-4 is going to be in there for strike 1. 5-6 is in play, so the 0-1 pitch swung on and flied out to the left fielder, so he goes the opposite way, and he's going to fly out to left for out number 2. Brings up Sanchez, the catcher. 4-3 is going to be in there for strike 1, and the 0-1 pitch is put into play. This one is lined hard right at the center fielder as he comes in, charges hard on it, and the center fielder is Judge. He'll make the play for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Twins in the third as they can't answer the Yankees. 3 runs in the third. We head to the top of the fourth. It's going to be 6-2 New York over Minnesota. We have starting back around they batted around, so we're back to Rizzo, who led off the last inning with a home run. Here he takes ball 1, and that is going to be in there for strike 1. And now we go to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is in play. 3-4 is going to be hit in the air to left field. And that's going to be a can of corn out in left for Larnach. Keep grabbing the Twins. And Rizzo goes down. He's now 1 for 3 with an RBI. Brings up Josh Donaldson, the third baseman. 5-4 is going to be fouled off for strike 1. Another foul ball, so he goes to 0-2. He takes that one for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch is put into play. A 3-4 will be another fly ball. This time it's a fly out to center field, sort of deep, but playable, and that's going to be out number 2. Donaldson looking for his second home run, comes up a little bit short, and we are to Gleyber Torres. Torres with a single. He scored on the Hicks home run in the last inning. 2-6 is in there for strike 1. 3-6 fouled off for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is fouled away again. The 0-2 pitch again fouled away. The 2-6 pitch, he takes off a little something off of it and catches Torres napping. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees as they get shut down by Minnesota pitching. And we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. 6-2 is our score, Yankees over the Twins. Twins looking to get something going with the bottom of the order. Larnach, Urshela, and Miranda. 6-4, ball is fouled off. That's going to be evened up here with the ball. So the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch is in there. 3-4 is in there for a strikeout looking. 2 Ks on the day for Larnach. Brings up Gio Urshela. Urshela puts the first ball in play. That's a 1-1. That's going to be a grounder. And that is hit right back to the pitcher. The pitcher's going to give a quick little toss over to first, and that's going to be out number 2. Jose Miranda is the 9th place hitter. He's DHing. He struck out in his first at bat. He takes strike 1, and he swings through strike 2. And 2-3 is going to be another strike as he goes down for the second time. And 1-2-3 go the Twins in the fourth inning. And we head to the top of the fifth. It is 6-2 New York. It's going to be Aaron Hicks, Kiner Falefa, and Trevino for the Yankees. 4-4 is a foul ball. That's 0-1. 4-3 is taken for 0-2. And 3-3 is right in there. Can't pull the trigger. And that's going to be a strikeout looking. That's out number 1. Hicks now 1 for 3 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Brings up Kiner Falefa. He is 1 for 2. 5-4 is going to be in play as he swings at the first pitch. A 4-4 is going to be another single as he bounces one through the hole in left, and that's going to be Kiner Falefa at first base with 1 out. Brings up Jose Trevino. Trevino maybe. He is 2 for 2 on the day. 5-2, swings at the first pitch and waves through it. Takes ball 1, so evens the count. 2-4 is going to be a strikeout look, or a strike looking. So the 1-2 pitch is put into play. A 2-6 will be a line drive, and that is a liner right back to the pitcher. So we're going to go L1, and that's going to be out number 2. We got a runner at first base. We need to see what happens with him. So we actually have a line drive chart here, and let's see, a liner back to the pitcher. We don't have any way of doing a check, so we're just going to leave that as it is. A liner back to the pitcher with a runner at first. If it hits one of these yellows, then you're supposed to do a double play check, which in precision baseball we have a way to do that. We don't have a way to do a double play check here, so we're going to leave that for now. So the runner scampers back to first base, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Brings up Joey Gallo. Gallo, 1 on, 2 outs, and he is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. A 5-2 is going to be a swinging strike. That evens the count at 1. 3-4 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again. This is going to be in play. The 1-2 pitch is hit for a single as he ropes one up the middle. And with 2 outs, that's going to put the runner at third base. With DJ LeMahieu coming to the plate, LeMahieu is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. 6-6, first pitch put into play. 4-2 is going to be a grounder, and this is likely to end the inning. The ground ball goes to the second baseman, and when we look on our chart with runners at first and third, and we have here, let's see how this ends. It's a 5, and this is going to end with a 4-6 put out. So the second baseman goes the short way, and that's going to be out number 3. Yankees don't score any. They strand 2, and we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 6-2 New York. Brings up Luis Arraez. He is 0 for 1. 3-4 is going to be a strike in there. 3-3, a swinging strike. So 0-2 now, and Arraez takes a ball. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is put into play. A 2-3 is going to be a grounder, and that goes to the shortstop. So shortstop is Kiner Falefa, and he is over to first for out number 1. Arraez now 0 for 2 on the day. Brings up Byron Buxton, who had a base hit in his last at-bat. He takes ball 1 and ball 2 and ball 3, and 4-3 is going to be a swinging strike as he's swinging 3-0. And that one is nowhere close, and so Buxton is going to be on with a 1-out walk. Runner at first for Carlos Correa, the shortstop. Correa, a solo home run back in the first inning. 2-5 is going to be in there for strike 1. 4-3 is in there for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on, and this is hit hard into the right center field gap. That's going to be a 2-bagger for Correa. That's going to put runners at second and third for Jorge Polanco. Polanco with a chance to drive in a run here. He takes ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in the game. 4-4 is going to be taken for strike 2 or strike 1. So the 1-1 pitch is put into play, and a 5-4 looks like good things. That's going to be a base hit, and that'll drive in 1 as that pushes the runner to third. Buxton comes in on the RBI single, and it's now 6-3 Yankees. Nice job of hitting there from Polanco. Kepler now up. He's 0 for 2, flied out in his last at-bat. He fouls off the first pitch here. The 0-1 is taken in there for strike 2, and the 0-2 pitch is put into play. That is a 2-4. 2-4 is going to be a fly ball. That goes to the center fielder. So we're going to go F8 on that. That'll be out number 2. And let's see what happens on this fly ball. It's an 8. Runners at first and third. Let me show you that. Runners at first and third to the center fielder. It's an 8. That's player's choice to go home. So I'm going to call that a no. And so no sacrifice fly there. We'll stay at third base. Kepler is down for the second out of the inning. So some of those, we don't have a mechanism for sacrifice flies. So I just have to make something up, I think. Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez is up. He is 1 for 2. He had a double back in the second inning. 2-5 to Sanchez is taken for strike 1. 5-4 is fouled away. So the count is 0-2, and he takes ball 1, ball 2, ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is in there for strike 3 as he can't pull the trigger. And that's going to be a strikeout for Gary Sanchez. Had a runner in scoring position, and the Twins do get 1 back, and it's 6-3 now as they cut the lead down to 3. We head to the top of the 6th inning. It'll be Judge, Rizzo, and Donaldson. Judge is 1 for 3. 4-2 is a swinging strike, and ball 1, ball 2, ball 3, and the 3-1 pitch is swung on and fouled away. So we go to 3-2. The 3-5 is a buckler, and Judge can't pull the trigger, so he is going to strike out looking. That is out number 1. Twins have done a good job of keeping Judge in check in this one. Rizzo, same thing, 1 for 3. He had a solo homer back in the third. 2-4 is going to be in there for strike 1. 5-5 is put into play. The 0-1 pitch is grounded, and that's a ground ball to the first baseman as Rizzo gets on top of one, and the first baseman is going to toss to the pitcher covering, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 down quickly here in the 6th inning. Brings up Josh Donaldson. Donaldson also 1 for 3 with a homer. That will be ball 1, and the 1-0 pitch is put into play. A 1-5 is a liner, so Donaldson hits it hard, but right at the center fielder. And the center fielder is Buxton. He'll come in and make the play on that line drive. And that is out number 3. So 3 of 3 down for the Yankees in the 6th. It's 6-3 New York as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Just a game recap. First inning, had a 2-run home run by Judge, scored LeMahieu, who led off the game with a single, and then followed up by Donaldson 2 batters later, solo home run. In the third for the Yankees, Rizzo led off the inning with a home run, Torres with a base knock, and then Hicks followed that up with a home run, 2-run shot. Put the Yankees up 6-2 at that point, and has been very little scoring for them. For the Twins, it was a home run by Carlos Correa, got them back within 3-1 in the bottom of the first inning. And then Sanchez and Urshela, a couple of Yankees, or former Yankees, went double-double, and that was an RBI for Urshela as that cut the lead to 3-2. The Yankees pulled out to a 6-2 lead after this third inning barrage, and in the 6th, Buxton led off with a single and wound up coming around on a Polanco. He led off with a walk and came around on a Polanco single. And that's where we're at now. We're at 6-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Be the bottom of the order for the Twins: Larnach, Urshela, and Miranda. Larnach takes a ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is put into play. A 6-4 could be good things as he hits one into the gap, and that's going to be a 2-bagger for Larnach as he stands at second base with nobody out. And Gio Urshela to the plate. Urshela with an RBI double, like I said, in the second inning. 5-3 is going to be a foul ball. That goes to 0-1. And the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. 2-1 is our count, and that's going to be fouled away for 2-2. 2-2 pitch is taken for ball 3. And the payoff pitch is in there for strike 3. On the corner, he can't believe it. And that's going to be out number 1. As he heads back to the dugout, he's now 1 for 3 in the game. Jose Miranda 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Let's see if he can turn his fortunes here. That's going to be strike 1 swinging and evens it up with a ball out of the zone. 1-1 is our count, and this will be put into play. The 1-1 pitch is hit on a line right to the second baseman. So we're going to go L4 on the putout. Let's see if anything happens here. There is a runner at second base, so there's an opportunity here for an automatic double play if we roll a 2, which we didn't. So no auto double play. And that's going to be runner at second base in scoring position, but now 2 outs. So Luis Arraez with an opportunity to bring the Twins 1 run closer. 4-2 is taken for strike 1. 5-2 is taken for strike 2. And a 2-3 is ball 1. So the 1-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again. 1-2 is put into play. A 6-5 is going to be good things as he rips one down the right field line. And this will be a 2-bagger for Arraez as he brings in that run from second base. And that's going to cut the lead to 6-4 Yankees. Nice piece of hitting there as he shortened up his swing with 2 strikes. And he hits it over the first baseman down into the corner. Arraez at second base, and Buxton now is at the plate. Ball 1. That is 3-6. 3-6 is put into play, so the 1-0 pitch is swung on, and that'll be a ground ball to the pitcher. So let's see what happens here. So we do have a ground ball to the pitcher with a runner at second base. Again, there's a chance for an all safe, and that's not going to happen. It's a 9. A 9 is going to be a 1-3 put out as the pitcher tosses it underhand to the first baseman, and that's going to be the end of the inning. But the Twins do get one back as they chip away at this Yankee lead. 6-4 now our score. Buxton made the out. 6-4 is our score. For the Yankees in the top of the 7th, it's going to be Gleyber Torres, Aaron Hicks, and Kiner Falefa. 3-2. 3-2 is going to be a swinging strike. That'll be taken for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again. 0-2 on Gleyber Torres, and a 2-5 is going to be caught looking, as that one is a questionable strike on the corner, and the Twins get the call on that one. So Torres goes down. That's going to bring up Aaron Hicks. Hicks is 1 for 3 in the game. He swings through strike 1, and he lets strike 2 go by. 0-2 quickly on Aaron Hicks, and he fouls away the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, but he comes back and swings through a slider, and that's going to be out number 2. Hicks now with three Ks in the game. As he goes down on strikes for the second out, brings up Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He is 2 for 3. Ain't no joke. And 3-5, he fouls away the first pitch. He's up there hacking, fouls away the second pitch, and he winds up taking a ball. It's a 1-2 pitch, and this is going to be taken for strike 2, and a 2-6 fouled away. So the 2-2 pitch is fouled off, and we get a 4-2 on the 2-2 pitch, and he's going to take it in there for strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down with 3 Ks go the Yankees in the 7th. We head to the bottom of the 7th, 6-4 Yankees. That was actually the score, 6-4 Minnesota in game number 2. And we'll see if the Yankees can hold on here or if they're going to give up the lead late in the game. Got Correa, Polanco, and Kepler. This is the right part of the order. Correa takes a swing at the first pitch, and he is going to hit a little bloop single over the second baseman. Gets jammed a little bit on that. but he winds up at first base. He's now 3 for 4. So great game for Polanco. He's got a home run, a double, a single. He's just a triple shy of the cycle. I don't know if he has any triples on there. Oh, he does have one. There's literally one roll. One number of one roll that he could get for a triple. So if he gets for the cycle, it's just meant to be. And it's going to be Polanco with a runner at first base. Polanco is 2 for 3. He's had a nice game. 3-6 is going to be fouled away for strike 1. He takes the ball. The 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled away for strike 2. And takes another ball. So the count even now, 2-2. That's ball 3. And the payoff pitch is going to be in there for strike 3. And he just can't pull the trigger on that one as he goes down with strikes. That'll be 1 out. Runner at first base for Maxwell Kepler. Max Kepler is 0 for 3. He's due in this one. That's a 1-0, 2-0. 2-5 is going to be in there for a strike. So he lets that one go. 2-1 pitch is taken for ball 3. And he is on with a walk. A 1 out walk. Puts runners at first and second base. And this will be Gary Sanchez to the plate. Sanchez with an RBI double already in this game. I'm sorry, with the run scored. He came in on the Urshela RBI double. He's got a chance to do some damage here, get the Twins back right in this one, as they're down 6-4 in the bottom of the 7th, but they got 2 on with 1 out, and this will be a first pitch strike. He swings through the 0-1 pitch, and a 4-5, so the 0-2 pitch is fouled off. He takes ball 1. 1-2 pitch is right there on the corner. He can't catch up to it. And that's going to be a swinging strike for out number 2. Second strikeout of the game for Sanchez. And what a big moment for the Twins to try to get back into this one. They got Trevor Larnach. He doubled in his last at-bat. Let's see if he can follow up with some sort of base hit. 4-5. That's fouled away for strike 1. And it goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is put into play. A 3-2 is going to be a ground ball. And this goes to the first baseman. First baseman is LeMahieu. And let's see what happens here. We've got runners at first and second, so we got a lot of options here. A 9 will be a 3-1 put out with 2 outs. So a little bit anticlimactic as LeMahieu tosses to the pitcher covering. The Twins get 2 on and strand them. They can't get anyone home as they are running out of outs in this one. We head to the top of the 8th at 6-4 New York. Good tight one here. We get the bottom of the order for the Yankees, Trevino, Gallo, and LeMahieu. 4-4 is going to be fouled away for strike 1. 3-6 is fouled away for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is put into play, and that will be lined to the second baseman. So he hits it hard the other way, but right at the second baseman, Polanco. Didn't even have to move. He was just standing there waiting. And that is out number 1. Brings up Joey Gallo, left-handed power hitter for the Yankees, batting 9th. He is 1 for 2. 5-5 is going to be put into play on the first pitch. Probably should have waited, but he hits a ground ball to the third baseman. Up with it is the third baseman, Urshela. Strong throw to first, and he's going to get Joey Gallo for the second out. Brings up DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu is 1 for 3. It's got a single. He scored on a Judge home run back in the first. He takes ball 1, ball 2, and 4-6. So the 2-0 pitch is put into play. A 2-6 is going to be a liner. He hits it hard, but he hits it right at the left fielder. As he gets around on this one, pulls it to left, and that's going to be out number 3. So the left fielder back a couple of steps. That's Larnach, and he puts it away for the third out. 3 up, 3 down go the Yankees in the 8th inning. They still lead 6-4. As we head to the bottom of the 8th, we've got Urshela, Miranda, and then back to the top of the order with Arraez. Urshela is 1 for 3. He's got an RBI double back in the second. 5-3. That's fouled away for strike one. Swing and a miss on the 0-1 pitch. Goes to 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is put into play. And this will be a weak grounder to the shortstop. A little two-hopper. Up with it is the shortstop, Connor Falefa. And nice throw to first. Right on the numbers. And that is going to be out number one. Urshela now at 1 for 4. Brings up Miranda. Jose Miranda, the DH. He's going to take ball 1. Ball 2. 2-5 is going to be a strike. So we are at 2-1. And he's going to take that for ball 3. Excuse me. 3-1 pitch is taken for ball 4. And so they walk the number 9 hitter. Always a frustrating thing for the manager. And that at bat, not even close, really. That's going to bring up Arraez. Arraez is 1 for 3. He had an RBI double his last at bat. That's ball 1. And he lets that one go for strike 1. 1-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. Nice one. And the 1-2 pitch is taken for strike 3. So Arraez, in a big key moment, strikes out. And that's going to be out number 2 for the Twins. Byron Buxton comes to the plate. Buxton, a dangerous hitter. He's got several home run chances here. Had 28 bombs and 133 OPS plus. So really nice year in 2022. I believe he was hurt quite a bit. Only played in 92 games. So Byron Buxton to the plate. He is 1 for 3. He grounded back to the pitcher in his last at bat. He is going to swing through the first pitch of the at bat. Now we got an 0-1. This is put into play. 2-5 is going to be popped up. And we're going to count that as a fly ball. And that will be to the center fielder. So popped up to short center field. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. As the Twins get one on, but they can't get them around. Still down 6-4 as we head to the top of the 9th inning. And the Yankees are going to send the heart of the order up. It's Judge, Rizzo, and Donaldson. Let's see if they can get something going in the 9th. That's ball 1. And that is strike 1. So in there for a strike. 3-4 is in there for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch is taken for a ball. Evens up at 2-2. And another ball. So the payoff pitch to Aaron Judge is going to be in there for strike 3 as he strikes out for the 3rd time in this game, 2nd time in a row, and that is a big out for the Twins as they hope to stay in this game and have a chance to win it. Brings up Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo 1 for 4. 5-3 swings through the first pitch. He takes a ball. So the 1-1 pitch is swung on, and this will be grounded to the second baseman. No problem there for Polanco as he gets it over to first for the 2nd out. Brings up Josh Donaldson for the Yankees. Donaldson is 1 for 4 as well with a home run back in the 1st, solo home run. 3-3 is going to be taken for strike 1. A 6-5 is put into play, so the 0-1 pitch is grounded to the shortstop. And that's going to be Correa with it. Nice and smooth over to first. And that's 3 up and 3 down again for the Yankees. So, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 innings in a row that they've gone 3 up, 3 down without getting anyone on base. And that's allowed the Twins to creep back into this one as we are at 6-4. Last chance saloon for the Twins. It's going to be Correa, Polanco, and Kepler, their most productive hitters. And let's see if they can put something together. So Carlos Correa is 3 for 4. He is a triple shy of the cycle. That's going to be ball 1, ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch is put into play. A 4-1 is going to be a grounder, so that's going to end his day as he grounds out to the second baseman. Second baseman is Torres. Torres makes a good throw over to Rizzo, and that's going to be out number 1. Jorge Polanco now to the plate. Polanco 2 for 4. He does have a couple of strikeouts to go with a couple of singles. And he will take a hack on the first pitch, puts it in play, and a 4-1 is going to be a grounder. That goes to the second baseman. So busy at second is Torres in the ninth. As he goes to his right, has to stop and make a nice throw, and he's going to get Polanco at first. Max Kepler now. Last chance for the Twins in this one. They're down 6-4. They need base runners. 3-4, he lets the first one go. That's strike one. 6-3 is going to be put into play. So the 0-1 pitch is lined to the first baseman. So he hits it hard, but a nice play over there by Rizzo as he makes the catch for the third out. And the Yankees save this one. They're going to wind up winning 6-4. And they take 2 out of 3 in this 3-game set. Let's see how many hits they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hits. So 6 runs on 11 hits. Obviously no errors yet. For the Twins, it is 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On 10 hits. 4 runs on 10 hits. And no errors. Quite a few base runners are left on base here. And that means that it's, for the visiting Yankees, it's 9 innings, 10 hits, 4 runs. They had 1, 2, 3 walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Ks. And for the Twins, it's 9 innings, 11 hits, 6 runs for the visitors. 1, 2 walks. All right, 2 walks. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Ks for the home team. So player of the game here, I want to say it's Correa. I'm not going to give it to the guy on the losing team. There's really no super standout for the Yankees. Turbino had 2 hits. We'll go ahead and give it to Judge, just because. But really, Correa is the winner here. I mean, he's 3 for 5 in this one, with a home run and an RBI. The Yankees had a hard time keeping him off the bases. So the Yankees win this one 6-4. This again is being played with the pitch-by-pitch game that I'm developing with Steve Etzel. You've seen probably some of his YouTube videos if you're paying attention, and he likes to break down the numbers and the cards, does a lot with Status Pro, and does some things with the batter up game, and also talks a little bit about ABBA and Strat as well, but more interested in some of the sort of the secondary or tertiary games in the market. This is based off of a game that he developed whenever he was a teenager and was kind enough to share that with me. And as I played it, I like the idea of the play-by-play or pitch-by-pitch. But how do you do that in a sustainable way is a good question. You know, how do you do it in under an hour, which a lot of people, you know, are going to kind of balk at pitch-by-pitch. But if you can play it in under an hour, the game feels like it moves pretty quickly. And adding in some of these charts for, you know, deciding what to do on ground balls and things like that is super helpful. So maybe even just with some baseline runner ratings, it wouldn't be so difficult to add in some more base running, because I do have you know, things for ground balls and double plays, stealing each of the different bases. This is used for base running, tagging up and taking extra bases. So I do have some extras. We just need some base running values so that we can line up those columns correctly with some speed. And I'm using the online dice roller for on-base baseball, which has two D6s and a D9. Don't need the D9, but you could actually use this as a directional die, 1 through 9 across the field to try to figure out. You could even use the on-base fielding for that, finding the different fielders and where those balls are hit. So could have done that just as easily as well. On-base has its own sort of basic fielding and base running type situations and systems. But this one feels really good. I like where the scores come out. You know, the guys who hit home runs are hitting home runs. The guys who hit singles are hitting singles. You can see Counter Falefa 2 for 4. Trevino 2 for 4. So these are not power guys, but the guys who are supposed to be striking out are striking out. The guys who are supposed to be making contact, like LeMahieu, are making contact and not striking out a bunch. So the game feels like it's in a good place. The next step is to add pitching in, which we're basically going to make cards like this for the pitchers as well. It'll be a true 50-50 game, and then we'll see where things come out with that, as long as things don't dip too low for the pitchers or the hitters, or go too high, I guess, for the pitchers. Then we'll call this in a good place, and we'll continue forward with some of the base running and fielding. But pitchers are next, so I'll do it for the Yankees and Twins. Maybe replay this series in New York. Obviously, they were going back and forth between Minnesota and New York. This was played in Minnesota, and we'll do something later in the season after I get the pitchers, at least a few pitchers. I don't know if I'll do the full pitching staff, but we'll see. But we have access to the same sort of metrics, and we can create the same sort of cards for pitchers as well as batters. So that's where we're going to go next. Judge is the player of the game in this one. He hits a 2-run bomb in the first, and that got the Yankees off and running as Donaldson goes yard, Hicks goes yard, and not a whole lot happening late in the game. Allowed the Twins to creep up into it, but just couldn't quite get things going late in the game. So that's where this stands. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and click subscribe, and if you click the little bell icon, you'll get notified of new videos when they come available. This will be the new channel where I will be posting everything that I do as far as any old games that I'm doing, as well as any new projects that I'm working on. So go ahead and subscribe here. Even if you've subscribed at On Base or Advanced Stats Football or any of the other places, I will not be publishing more to those channels, even though I'll keep the videos up there, but I won't be publishing more to them. Everything will be focused here. If you want to join the Facebook group, you can look it up. I'll try to put a link in the description, and that'll be for the Clark and Addison Gaming Company. I'll also be posting a little bit more insider information, things I'm working on, things that aren't being recorded on YouTube, things that are being recorded on YouTube. Those will be published there. So if you want to keep up via Facebook, you can join that. It's a private group, so you just had to answer a few questions. They're easy ones, and agree to the group rules, and then I'll let you in. Hopefully we can grow that group so that you can keep up to date on things like when there are sales, when new games come up onto the website, new seasons are produced for the older games, and any new games are released. I'll try to hit those up on other Facebook groups, but I don't like to spam them too much. And so I would like to spam my own Facebook group, so just so you could be up to date on what's happening with the Clark and Addison Gaming Company and any new games that we are putting out. The other game I'm working on is called Precision Baseball, and Precision Baseball is what I created these charts here for, and that will be maybe a demo will be coming out pretty soon. I have the 2022 season that I'm basically working all the way through. I have everything up to this point, batters and pitchers. I've got I'm about halfway through the teams. Well, I'm a little bit more than halfway through. I just have to add the fielding ratings, which is a pain in the neck because they're not always on the same scale as everything else, and so it's not always easy to just sort of incorporate them in, which is a little bit of a pain in the neck. But so incorporating those fielding ratings, individual fielding ratings into the cards, and once those are done, I'll be happy to release a demo with a little bit of information, maybe some quick rules. It's not a difficult game. It's a 3D10 game, and basically you just kind of follow the cards, and a few special things. These sheets here are not hard to follow. You find the player, and then you find his rating and you roll against it. I mean, it's really it's not a difficult game, but it does have some depth and some detail in the game if you want to play that. Because on here, we didn't really show it or get to those, but there were some of these are straight up double plays. Some are double plays with a question mark, which means you have to check the fielder's double play rating. Some are grounded into double play with a question mark, which means that you check the batter's grounded into double play rating, and then you roll against the batter's double play rating. So there's a few different things that you can do on here. There's several, like, where would it be? Like here. So you're checking a double play in a different spot, not just at second base, but checking a double play like a touching first, or throwing home, and then you check the double play back to first, that sort of thing. So there's some interesting plays on there. And then for these ratings, like if there's a fly ball with men on base and you're looking to see does the lead runner tag or not, that's really you need a speed rating to be able to do the base running if it's a green, right? Or if you want to send them and it's yellow, that's your choice to send them. Red is a no-go, so the batter is, or the runner is not allowed to run. So we have some different base running type situations that can be incorporated into literally any game. I've got it marked for 2D6s, 2D10s, or 3D10s. So any game that you want to add sort of a bolt-on base running system or a fielding system onto, you could do that, and it's graded out for basically most of the configurations that are out there. So 2D6s added together, 2D10s on a 1 to 100 scale, and then 3D10s on a 1 to 1000 scale. So I did that on purpose so that it could be sort of a useful tool for the community. All right, I think that's it for here. Again, subscribe, become part of the Clark and Addison Gaming Company universe by joining the Facebook group and subscribing here on YouTube. These are going to be the main two channels that we're reaching out to the community with. Again, this is a game in production. This is not available yet to play, but fun to watch, I hope. If it's not, let me know like where it stumbles and where it falls. Eventually be able to get your hands on some of these teams and be able to play them yourself and see, just give it a whirl, see how you like a pitch by pitch game that isn't quite as laborious as other ones might be. Hopefully it feels a little bit more like when you're playing pitch by pitch on a computer game. That's sort of what we're going for and the speed that we're going for here. All right, I think that's it from here. The Yankees win 6-4 in Minnesota. They take 2 of 3 from the Twins up in the Great North. And the next time these two play, there will be pitchers involved, and we'll see how that all works out. And that will be in the Bronx at the stadium, and we'll see how that set turns out as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.